Oh, you on now? It's working? Yeah. Yeah. I don't know what happened, but you want to tell it or how you?
You good? What you need to do. All right, man. Well, I'm your boy, God's Gang Spitta.
Classic.
Hey, yo, you know, it is what it is. This is video blog number 2, live in the studio. We ain't brought y'all no music yet. We're going to bring some music sometime soon.
Very soon, very soon.
You know, we ain't brought you no music, so I did most of the talking earlier, but, you know, it is the, you know, classic Mac in the box. You know what it is, classic, you know, Mac in the box. The other part of Mac in the box not here, say it's more. But it is what it is. Want to tell you something about making music.
All right.
Make music that matters. How you feel about that?
All right. That's like my that's my motto. I don't try to make crap, especially now since it's for Christ. No way.
No way, right?
No way. I'm saying no way.
If you can't write, get you somebody that can. You're not a beat maker. Get you somebody that can do that. First off, I want to say make sure that Christ's message is conveyed in the lyrics.
Oh man.
How you feel about that?
I feel the same way. I mean, this is what it's about. I don't really care. I mean, about the other stuff.
How you be a Christian rapper with no Christ in your lyrics?
Exactly. That's
how about that?
That's it right there.
You could be a hip hop artist if you want to.
That's cool. That's cool.
But you can't don't call me a holy hip hopper. Don't call me a Christian rapper. Call us ministers of music. Anyway, anybody in our camp, we minister first. We don't just go rap. If they really in our camp, trust me, we gonna minister first. I'm telling you that right now. Anybody associated with me, connected to me, they minister first. Shouts out there to Poetic Soldier.
Yeah.
You know, that cat is a minister. Y'all gotta hear his poetry. Now y'all heard him rap, but I heard his poetry. You know, and all of that on the other side of it. Shouts out to Pure Praise. Y'all will know who they are real soon. If you don't know who they are yet, they rocking with AO1 Classic Mac in a Box. You know what it is. What else we got coming? What else we bringing soon?
You want to talk about tomorrow? Or?
Oh, yo, all right. Tomorrow, we're on the way to Killeen, Texas. Ernest Pugh concert tomorrow. As y'all know, for some of y'all who was at the Martin Luther King March, Ernest Pugh was here. The cool thing about it is Ernest Pugh were on early in the program. We got to go on after him, which is really cool. You know, Ernest Pugh is a well-known gospel artist. So tomorrow we're going to minister. Had the opportunity provided through a Touch of Grace Praise Dance Ministry,
right.
Who is also a part of AO1, you know, Music Network. So we got.
Can I say something?
Do your thing, bro.
It's not a gig, by the way.
A gig.
It's really not a gig tomorrow or a show.
Is it a performance?
No, it's not.
Found out that.
Okay, I just had to say that.
Oh yeah, we not gigging, performing,
gigging.
You know, shows and all of that. Going to minister once again. Pure Praise is actually on. My man Classick will be on the keys. James the drummer boy will be on the drums. Mad Booker will be on the bass. You know, Classic Mac in the Box brings something different to the table. We're going to do a whole live album, and I said it, and I don't care if anybody try to beat us to it. You're going to go back and check this video blog and know that we was doing it first. Well, I ain't going to say we was doing it first because everything has been done before us,
right.
But we bringing back the real feel of what music should feel like. How you feel how you feel about the ones and people who are mimicking other folks? How you feel about that?
To be on that, I don't talk about that much. I really think you need to go into prayer and talk to God by yourself, like really get with God and find out what's good for you, and quit trying to wear I guess hats that don't fit you. You try to wear like 5 hats and really you only fit one of them. And that's not no disrespect, but like I don't draw because I can't draw. That's it. Like that's it.
I mean, like he nice. So let me put it to you. I'll put it. The bottom line is, you ain't a rapper, don't rap. That's the bottom line. make sure that this is what makes you. I mean, first of all, make sure this is what Christ told you to do.
Oh,
Don't
wow.
even make sure that this is what you want to do.
Oh, wow.
Make sure that this is what Christ told you to do. I started out rapping in the church when nobody else would even let rap happen in the church. My father just so happened to let me do something with some kids around the church. Just so happened I only knew one way to do it. I'm not a singer, not much of that.
He's lying.
Not a musician, not much of that.
Lying again.
No, see, those are talents. See, I wasn't supposed to be a drummer. Just so happened, I love the drums. I saw a drummer, I imitated them and mimicked them, but that wasn't my gift, and I knew it wasn't my gift. I just played the drums around the church, because that was my talent.
Right.
Good News needed a drummer for a long time. I played the drums. My dad needed one. I played the drums and all of that. That's my talent. Whether you believe it or not, I don't care about you and what you say, G. Craig Lewis. I don't care about nothing you got to say, and I'm going to say it right now. Rapping is my gift. Don't tell me what my gift ain't. Don't tell me what my gift can't be. You don't determine what a gift is. Ain't nothing you can find out to tell you to read. I don't care how prophetic you are, because sometimes when you trying to be prophetic, it makes you pathetic. So let me say that like that.
Did that rhyme?
So real good. Yeah. So I'm just saying, make sure that God is in what you're doing. Make sure that that's what He told you to do. I feel the same way about preachers. I can't judge you. I can't say nothing. Can't ask if he called you. That ain't my job. But make sure that's what He told you to do. Yeah, because there's a whole lot of y'all out there misleading folk. You know what I'm saying? Like, you making yourself appear to be something that you're really not.
Oh, man.
What you know about that? What you know about that?
It's just a lot of people out there posing. Oh, man. I'm not going to get into that right now. That's too much for me.
Like you'll carry a beat machine around and look like you're a producer?
No.
But never made a beat before in your life?
All the basketball gear in the world when you step on that court.
Man, I'm talking about headbands and fresh J's,
sleeves,
and sleeves and all of that. The whole nine. And then score like 2 points, maybe if you get that. I'm just saying.
No.
I'm just saying, y'all. Be who you gonna be, y'all. Y'all catch me in bow ties. You catch Classick in collar shirts, T-shirts, whatever the case may be. But what it is it's comfortable for us, and it's me. Right. And for all of y'all out there that you see my hands waving, yeah, you see me. I got tattoos all over the place and all of that.
Oh, you could put it up close.
You know what I'm saying? I got tattoos and all that all over the place, and people gonna be like, "Oh, you a pastor and all of this and that." These are my testimonies. This is where I come from. This is a lifestyle that I lived prior to this, doing it, and God has shown love on a tattooed, dirty, nasty person like myself, and that's what we here to do. This music ministry is beyond just music. What we do is beyond just music. Me and Classick will walk out in the parking lot right now and see somebody that need prayer, and we pray for them. We walked out of the studio and it be somebody drunk outside, and in their drunkenness they still had some thought and memory that they needed Christ or what Christ had did for them in that fashion, and we've ministered to them. It's way beyond what you think. Those of you out there who just rap, more power to you. But you got to do something for the ministry. Even Brother Classick, tell them about like community-wise, like ministry and community. Like, what's that like?
Ministry and community. I mean, that's really where it's at. If you can't, I mean, you get on stage or wherever you get on and you rap and all that. There has to be, I think, who said that? Lecrae said that after the show. What happens after the show? What happens after the set? What happens after you get off stage, I guess? Are you is that where you minister at? On stage, that's it? You don't know how to talk to people? You don't have to know how to talk to people. talk to God, and God will give you the words to say. I don't like talking to people like that. I go out and talk to people, though. I do. That's what we have to do. We've all been commissioned to do that. Am I right? Or
that's what it's talk. That's what.
So as much as you rap, bro, as much as you rap, as much as you on that stage, you still got to get out and actually minister. I mean, that's all it is.
You got to get out there and get out there. You know what I'm saying? Like right now, like we not doing this video blog for y'all to get us hits, for y'all to go on here and like this video. For a matter of fact, it ain't even about nothing like that, because if you don't like this video, we still gonna make more videos.
Oh, man.
And matter of fact, you know what you can call it? You can get ready. You're gonna see it. Call it all ready. All ready. Because the bottom line is when you really thinking about already, especially in the church house, when we come in and we be like, hey, if you love Christ, let me say already. All we saying is that you ready. Like all of us are ready for what God is about to do. We're prepared for the Spirit to come into the place. And that's the thing about it is in these videos that we come in, we just want to make sure everybody ready. The bottom line of it is you gotta research your craft all of the time. And if this is your gift, you ought to be working on your gift hardcore. You ought to be researching your gift. You ought to know what makes productivity. You ought to know marketability. You ought to know all of that kind of stuff, because outside of ministry, it's still a business. This is all the kind of stuff you got to know. And stop being around folk that think they know more than what they think they know more than what they do. I'm tired of folk with putting on fake masks, walking around like they super producers and super managers and super whatever when they really like super nothing. You just leading a whole bunch of folk in the wrong direction, taking their money and everything else. You ask anybody in the AL1 Music Network, I don't ask for money. That's not something we do. We got a lot of people who are in this ministry who donate their own stuff in here. They bring their own stuff in here. We don't be asking for that kind of stuff. You know what I'm saying? I don't proclaim to be no super producer, no super manager, but I know music enough, and I research this thing. Brother Classick research this thing. We'll tell you about tonality. We'll talk to you about your barge. And what I mean by barge is you got to know how to put the wording in there. The wording in there ought to come together well enough for people to understand it, be able to go in the Bible and find it. You got to know about how to freestyle. That's something everybody should know, whether you like it or not. You're going to go into some places where you don't have a track and you got to go for broke or whatever. And guess what? All the stuff we talking about, this stuff we teach. This ain't a game. Can you backdoor that? It ain't a game. You know,
it's not a game.
I'm just saying.
It's not a game. I'm glad you talked about that, though.
You know,
I'm really glad.
I'm saying, most people right now would be like, hey, look, bro, y'all been, on the camera too long. But what I'm saying is, check this out. Shout out to my man Trey Nation out there. Let me tell you about that. Shout out to my man Trey Nation. My Trey Nation, he been grinding, doing that for a minute. Me and him was in an award race a couple years ago. And I met him, and dude was real awesome, real cool, real humble, and all of that. But my man Grinds, he got a video on YouTube. Check him out, Trey Nation. Do that. I said his name because you got to do stuff in excellence. Now, it would have been real easy to get a phone camera and have your song playing in the background and do a video. That's whack. My man went out there and got a whole crew and did it right. So y'all check him out. I name drop every so often, but if I put my name on it, that means I endorse it. That means they do stuff in excellence. So
can I want to name drop then somebody. I think you go by JT, but your YouTube name is Jero24. I've been watching you, bro. If ain't nobody else been watching you, I've been watching you. I see you got a YouTube family. You might get 5 views on certain videos when you preaching, but you get 1 million views on the ones where you showing chords. And don't worry about that. I know you say you don't worry about it, but don't worry about it if you ever think about worrying about it. Because you doing what you doing for God. And I see you on there, you got about, like 1,300 something videos. And a lot of those are piano, but a lot of them are ministering too. And you talking about real stuff. Talking about, can I say it? Talking about homosexuality. Can I say it? Talking about masturbation. We don't talk about this stuff in church. Talking about, what are the topics you can't say? Man, all right. You can't say.
First of all, you can't talk about the pastor sleeping with the women in the church.
But is it happening though?
It's happening.
Oh, so it's the truth.
If you don't like it, go and find your Bible. There was some brothers that misappropriated some stuff with God and were sleeping with the people with the help and all of that. It's in the Bible.
It's in the Bible. So why can't
nothing new under the sun? nothing new under the sun. Let me say this again. Nothing new under the sun. Let me screw it and chop it for you. Nothing new under the sun. What you want to do with it? This is the bottom line. The bottom line of it is, my man JT, you keep doing what you're doing. I understand about being raw, saying some stuff that people really don't want to hear. I'm probably one of the rawest cats around, and not that I will be raw because that's something to be non-traditional or to be radical. Right. I only know one way to speak, and that's the way I speak it, the way God give it to me. I can't be nobody else. Shout out to like some of the people that I grew up with, Pastor L.J. Gillespie, who was my pastor before my dad was my pastor. I've seen them guys pave a way for us and make a way for us and shoot the real and preach the real, and that's all I'm saying. you know, Pastor L.J. Gillespie, my dad, Bishop K.W. McIntyre,
Right.
Pastor Moffitt.
Right.
I want to say